Hey.
How are you? What?
I don't. Someone messed with my mic the other day, and now it's just way too loud or way too quiet. I had it perfectly.
Someone?
Yeah, someone. It wasn't me.
It was you.
That's communism.
You literally were like, I'm going to turn it down because I kept grabbing the mic away from you.
That's communism. I would never do anything like that.
You
I would never
always do that.
ever done anything like that.
Yeah, sure. So,
welcome to the hardest working show in the biz. I am Hexus Daemon, and that is Akia Daemon. And we are here. We are now. We are forever or some shit. I don't fucking know what that dip.
What, you're doing some bougie ass shit?
I don't know.
What?
I was making fun of someone.
We're not going to talk about.
I was making fun of your dog.
I gave my mother a necklace.
I gave my mother a necklace of penis in the sand and stars.
And now she lays under the stars.
All right.
Under
Okay.
the tree.
Actually, we can't make fun of that guy all episode.
I feel like that was still better poetry.
Everything is better poetry. Every fucking thing is better poetry than that. So anyway, I'm Hexus Daemon. That is Akia Daemon. I am. This is this is the hardest working show in the biz, where we're going to talk about pop culture. We're going to talk about movies, and we are going to definitely talk. We're going to talk about newer movies, mostly the DCEU and the MCU.
Probably not MCU for me. Just saying.
I am going to discuss everything I can discuss with it.
No, I feel dirty. Yeah, I do too. For just saying it.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about it. We're in, especially the one main thing I really am interested in talking about is wrestling. Because it's all heating up. It's everything. SummerSlam is on its way. The next thing is Money in the Bank.
Okay.
The SummerSlam after that's going to be great. Hey, there's Akia Daemon right there.
Oh shit! Who the fuck is that?
Hi, Susan. Hi, Calvin.
It's an imposter.
It's an imposter.
What's up, Rob?
Rob, what's going on?
Nice new picture.
I haven't seen.
This guy makes some rad masks and like Halloween stuff, like decor and shit. He made a cool bunny.
Susan,
With
welcome,
the
comrade.
with the fangs. His bunny had the fangs, and I love it. Guys, share this out. Midget wrestling.
Hornswoggle.
Have you ever seen midget tossing?
I have.
It's great.
I think we just got taken down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom!
Definitely gonna have some fun on the Spotify side of things when I put this up as audio.
Hey, you know what? If it's all yes.
you guys can talk COVID, but you're not allowed to talk midget wrestling.
Hey, they call it that. I didn't name it that.
One of my favorite things ever was the WWE bringing out Hornswoggle. I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was funny. I know everyone hated it, but I was like, that's neat. That's cool.
God, where do you want to start?
I can start anywhere.
With Hornswoggle?
We're already starting with wrestling. I don't know, or unless you want to. Let's just stick with wrestling tonight. That's what we know.
What? So I mean,
so the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys know the Iron Sheik died passed yesterday.
This guy was not only a staple in wrestling, you know, like a household name. The Iron Sheik is what you thought of wrestling in like the 70s.
Yeah.
Was this. And he was legit. He's legit. He was a legit Iranian. It wasn't just a gimmick that they gave to like an Italian guy or something like that.
His name was Hossein Khosrow Ali Vazari.
Yep. He was an amazing person. Huge pothead too, I think. I really think he was. I think he was he was.
I'm just saying I don't know about that.
Well, type in Iron Sheik cannabis.
Was he an oil tycoon? He might have been.
No.
So he was a professional wrestler, and he was actually Iranian.
Yes.
He was the only Iranian champion in WWE history.
Yeah. They still to this day have not he was here's the thing with wrestling. What you guys have to understand with wrestling is that it matters on who is getting over at the time. That is who becomes champion, who represents the business and everything properly, who sells the most, who's going to be a hardworking, basically a hardworking champion, which is what they're going through right now with Seth Rollins. They want him to be a hardworking champion, but it's all about who is most popular, really, and who's selling the most merch, and who is representing the business first. And the Iron Sheik, he did it. So, and then he passed everything. With me though, we were talking about beforehand. Is that in the 80s, I didn't really watch a lot of the Iron Sheik. For me, I watched Hulk Hogan, which he's the one who got Hulk Hogan over.
Well, that's the thing. The Iron Sheik was the WWF tag team.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. He was one of the tag team champions, but no, he was the WWF World Heavyweight Champion in what, 83?
Yes. There's no reason to emphasize F.
Well, because that's back when it was WWF. I had a hard time trying to call it WWE when they changed over, but I understand
they didn't do that on purpose. It wasn't like they were just be like, oh, we're going to become this. They got sued by the World Wildlife Foundation.
I know.
Because they had it first. And
that was some free bird time.
If
what?
If you change things from athletes to entertainers, then they don't have to follow the same standards as athletes, like with steroids and stuff like that.
I was trying to show you.
Yes.
Calvin saw the Iron Sheik wrestle Dick the Bruiser.
Oh, that's right. I think I want to say Iron Sheik took the title from Bob Backlund, which is one of my favorite crazy wrestlers when he came back in the 90s. Bob Backlund was awesome. Ric Flair, yes. Woo! I absolutely love the Nature Boy, and when he dies, I'm sorry, I'll cry my eyes out.
Dude, his daughter is rad too.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair is fucking amazing.
She's really good. She really learned from her dad a lot of stuff. Like I really, and the way that she handed over that title, you can still hear me. The way that she recently gave that title,
That was one of the best matches I've ever seen.
That was a good match.
Both her and Rhea Ripley. I mean, dear God, I'm sorry. I will drink Rhea Ripley's bathwater with you.
I'm totally gay for Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. No, but I like Rhea Ripley as a person. She is a very awesome wrestler. She's an amazing champion. She represents the business properly, everything like that. But Charlotte Flair's match with her was absolutely amazing. I mean, the falls both of them took, the bumps. I mean, the bumps all both of them took was just were epic and brutal, but they were safe and they did it properly. And just when she when Rhea Ripley suplexed Charlotte Flair and scraped her face across the mat on accident. That's where she got a scrape on her face because of it.
But you know what? She came up with a little bit of blood and she was smiling.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Like you saw part of her dad come out right there. You know, like I just loved it. I really
Ric
did.
Flair cutting himself left and right. And Ric Flair they were asking him on Joe Rogan, or like because he did recently an interview with on Joe Rogan, and they were like, how did you get away from all the scars in your head? And he's like, I cut with the line, not against. I cut with the grain, not against the grain. That's how, because a lot of wrestlers when they want to bleed, they go like this, and they just cut themselves real fast.
Unless you're Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah, Brock Lesnar when he wants color, he'll just do it. It doesn't matter what they want.
He'll slam his head into a turnbuckle.
Yeah. And it taught him a lesson too. It was like, okay, if he wants color, let him take his razor blade out there. Don't let him slam his face into a turnbuckle.
Dude, he had the stitch. You know, I'm pretty impressed with the doctors who did the stitching on that.
But Ric Flair, like I said, he would cut with the grain and stuff like that. He wouldn't cut against it. So that's why he's got no scars on his forehead. But man, that guy can bleed. His very last match that he had was about a year ago or less than a year ago.
It was less, I thought.
He was bleeding in that on purpose, and it was just all over him. He's one of the masters at it. One of the old school guys.
Susan says, "Yay! I know something about wrestling. Yay! Yes, Andre the Giant. Oh man, when going back to Hulk Hogan,
Andre and Hogan's.
Oh, that was such a good.
The work they did together was good. It nonstop. I mean, it's sad that Andre the Giant just died so young. I mean, it was everyone saw it coming. There's no way he couldn't. And people, what is it, giantism?
Well, acromegaly.
Or okay.
That's what it is.
So no, I'm sorry. I saw East Coast come up for a second. Hey, East Coast Hunters.
Hey, East Coast Hunters, what's up?
But yeah, his heart just gave out at the end, and there was no way.
He knew it was going to. He was aware. This man could take a keg like this.
The pony keg.
Yeah, pony keg.
No one's hands.
He was basically taking pony kegs and drinking them.
Well, somewhat.
Anyway.
Captain Kick-Ass.
Yep, Hogan is a fat dump, apparently. Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I would love to see you say that to his face.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. It could.
Hogan is fat. I don't think Hogan's fat.
He's also older. You tend to gain a little bit of weight.
Let's see if we can play the game yet. Let's see if there's gonna trolls. Wait, hot dog skin looking ass. Yep. Okay, play the game.
Oh, we're playing.
Let's play the guess game. Guess
who it is. Come on.
Guess who the troll is, guys.
Let's guess the troll.
Message me on the side at HexasDMon, or message Akia, or message us here at the PBDC Collective. If you guess this troll,
or guess who we think it is.
Who we think it is, and if you want to go live with it, we will definitely go live and out the troll. But if you don't, and you're close to what we think it is, or who we think it is, then we'll send you merch. Probably a shirt.
It might be a shirt. It might be
our bathwater. I don't know.
Pin. It might be his underwear. I don't know.
If you want some Hanes underwear. Yeah, that's right. I wear fancy underwear. I have to wear colored underwear though. I can't wear
because tidy whities are just wrong.
But I can't wear like boxer briefs or anything else.
Word of the day, hot dog ass.
Hot dog ass. This guy's like kicking rocks now.
Water.
Captain Kick-Ass is kicking rocks. It should be Captain Kicking Rocks, man, because I thought you're gonna troll. God, man.
Hey, Hey, Sam, you got a hot dog,
Hey,
buddy?
You got a hot dog, Captain Kicking Rocks? Freaking Captain Kicking Rocks.
I guess. That's all I could think of. You got a hot dog, buddy?
You got a hot dog.
I love that video.
All right, you can block Captain Kicking Rocks now. But guys.
Well, actually, you know what?
Yeah, we'll see. You got to bring up Twitch, though.
Yeah, but, that's why I'm like, meh, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, if we're getting interaction because some dillhole wanted to freaking...
to be Captain Kicking Rocks right now?
Yeah.
Stop making fun. Stop calling me Captain Kicking Rocks, guys.
Guys,
I'm just trying to be Captain Kicking Ass.
I just take offense to this.
It's so sad. Watch it turn out to be Tyler. He's all, you fucking dicks.
I doubt that. Tyler could do a freaking coherent sentence.
Maybe it's that douchebag Kyler Steppington.
Fucking Kyler and his fucking Mountain Dew.
Did you do the wrong
PBDC.
side on your vape?
No, I can only see the light on one side.
Oh, I thought you tried the wrong side of your vape for a second.
So this one was like supposed to be banana runt flavored. I used to live next door or down the way from a golf ball painting company.
Okay, we're
and
done
it
with
tastes
that.
like that smelled. Yeah.
That smells nasty. Right now.
Yes, bathwater. Captain Penis Necklace. I think so too.
So
at least the iambic pentameter is about the same.
So read it out loud, please.
He's like Pop Rocks, but tastes like balls.
It sounds like Pop Rocks.
Oh God. No, I was looking to see if I still had Pop Rocks.
Oh, you're not doing that ASMR right there with Pop Rocks. No. That's I will definitely shut down this episode fast.
Just standing here, it's all pop.
I don't like eggs. I don't like hearing people chew. And I know I chew loud when I get stoned, but I try my hardest not to. But we both do, actually. Wrong, yum, 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 yum.
No. Oh.
So.
That's another thing. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. We kind of got into it on Chit Chat, but The Miz.
What about The Miz?
How he was like, I'm going to be a wrestler, guys. I'm going to be a fucking wrestler. Now he is a good but obnoxious wrestler, and I freaking like him.
Oh, The Miz. Oh, well, yeah, he started off in the reality TV circuit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he even was saying, like, that's what we're talking about with Wizzo.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And this was live yesterday.
The Miz is one of those. He's one of those company guys. He's one of those guys who. Okay, bring it up.
Go.
No, go bring the stuff up. I'm sorry. I know you really want to.
Hexus gets the munchies and takes showers.
I do.
It's true.
I like showers. I like water. I'm my happiest when I'm inside of water or inside of water.
Now I'm just picturing him as a genie in a water bottle.
Yes. It's the genie in a water bottle. I don't even know what that song is. Genie in a bottle. There you go. So, anyway, The Miz.
The Miz.
What about him?
No, I was just bringing him up. I mean, like, we were talking about him last night, and like how it was like he said he was going to do it, and he fucking did it, and it was great because he started on a fucking reality show. And he just kept saying, like, I'm going to be a pro wrestler. But he's obnoxious, but the fun kind of obnoxious.
Well, he's a pro wrestler. That's the point.
No, there's a level of obnoxious where you're like...
No, being a pro wrestler, I want to see that level of obnoxious that's so bad. You know?
Oh, man. You know what? Like I said, I'm so gay for Rhea Ripley. But I got a little bothered by, that's my Dom!
That's also my eardrums. You don't have to scream.
Well, that's how she said it.
That's the gimmick right now. It's her and Dom. They're getting Dom over is what it is. Well, they're setting them up. One of the things what you're leaving out of the Miz thing right there is they're setting them up to have because I think they're setting everything up so Dom and Cody Rhodes can work together while they're in between Night of Champions and SummerSlam because Cody Rhodes and Lesnar's not going to have their third match until SummerSlam. It's not happening at Money in the Bank
until Lesnar stops slamming his head into turnbuckles.
Look, you can tell Cody Rhodes and Lesnar are
They're
close.
good. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
you can tell.
You saw when he grabbed the.
That was both of them planning that.
I know.
The
saw
turnbuckle.
When Cody Rhodes grabbed.
Explain what happened exactly real fast.
Okay, so yes. Gotta give Rhodes something to do while waiting for Lesnar.
That's pretty much
because Thrasher.
Lesnar only wrestles so many times a year, and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. I feel like Cody Rhodes is one of the reasons why this show is called the hardest working show in the biz is because of the Rhodes family. I'm sorry, the Rhodes family is one of my favorite families in the business. Honestly, I believe right now I'm one of those guys.
I like the
Rhodes. Rhodes should be undisputed champion right now. That's what should be going on because he's freaking awesome. But so what happened with?
Are you asking me?
Because I kind of interrupted you, and now you're not.
You squirreled me, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go.
You're throwing me off what you're doing right now. I'm sorry.
Really? All right. Well, so one of the things that I really liked was like you could see the synchronicity between them when so Cody goes and grabs the turnbuckle cover and Lesnar grabs him and throws him across the ring, and you see the ref pick up the turnbuckle cover and kind of like and then they're still wrestling for a while and they're still doing their thing, and then you see Cody Rhodes is standing there and Lesnar goes after him. He moves out of the way and bam, right into the turnbuckle. And you can see it just went deeper than I think he intended, to be honest. But that was
then what he intended. That's exactly what he intended.
Well, I know he intended for the blood, but dude, so it starts bleeding just a little bit. By the end of the match, it's just all red.
It wasn't just it started bleeding a little bit for like a second, then all of a sudden it just started pouring. Yeah, but that they learned a lesson there that
don't tell Lesnar no.
Yeah, well, seriously, he doesn't. Lesnar doesn't. Lesnar is obviously he's been a wrestler for a long time, but Lesnar has always done what Lesnar's done, like what he wants to do. So if he wants, and one thing they've always said, if he wants to have color, if he wants to have blood in the middle of a match, he's gonna have it. He's going, and by color, he's going to cut himself in some way where he's bleeding from his head or from wherever he needs to bleed from, and then and go from there. But this time they told him no. They said you can't do it. So that's the reason why all of a sudden out of nowhere I was like, why am I watching Rhodes like take this turnbuckle? I was like, oh shit, here it comes. And then it didn't exactly happen right away. And all of a sudden, I think it was probably about 10 minutes after that is when he slammed into the open turnbuckle. And I was all, there it is. There it is. I was like, I knew it. And then I was watching other news on YouTube. I think it was like WrestleLamia, which is another cool wrestling channel that I watch all the time. They're fucking rad. I want to say it was them who let it out the bag that no, they told him no. I'm sorry, I could be wrong. It probably isn't WrestleLamia. It's probably some other place I was watching on YouTube. But they were saying that no, they told him no, you don't want color. You're not going to have it. And Rhodes and Lesnar and all of them were like, no, we're doing this. And it sold. It was fucking great.
So
hey,
hi Tyler.
Hey Tyler Fleming.
Hi Everett. What's up? And I love this. Gold Dust is my spirit animal.
Right?
Fucking Gold Dust.
Dustin Rhodes, man. Or I'm sorry, Dustin Reynolds. But
not Dusty Rhodes.
No, well, the funny thing is it's actually is Dustin Reynolds. They're the Reynolds family. But the funny thing is, so it's Dusty Rhodes, and then when obviously Cody Rhodes was Stardust, he was Stardust for a long time, because he came in with 20 some odd years ago. That's when, was it 20 years ago? It was a while ago, and then he left, and that's when he went to AEW or whatever. I think he went to New Japan first, and then went to AEW. But Dustin Reynolds, when he's not Goldust, he's Dustin Reynolds, which is his actual name.
Yeah.
But then Dusty Rhodes they swap it. It's just, I think it's funny. So
okay.
Did they get away from the gore part of wrestling back in the 90s? Now they're going back to old school. Yeah. Now, wait. I'm sorry. Now, just need to bring back a 70s era roller derby. Oh my god, I would love that.
Right?
I would love that. Yeah.
I would do roller derby, but I can't roller skate.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What?
I get to meet Mick Foley. Oh, that is rad. Oh, by the way, hello Everett. But that is rad.
Said hi.
That is absolutely amazing. I would love Mick Foley is God. If I had a favorite from the 90s aside from Bret the Hitman Hart, it is Mick Foley.
I love Mick Foley. I mean, Mankind or Cactus Jack does not matter.
Oh no, I love Cactus Jack specifically. Talking about the hardcore 90s right there. That man right there. Him and oh, I can't think of his partner's name. He came over from ECW too. Oh, I can't think of it.
I'm just trying to keep in my brain what I wanted to say.
He used to wear he used to do the whole stockings on a head thing and like look like a freaking serial killer, and he had a chainsaw sometimes. I can't think of his name, but yeah, they started the whole hardcore stuff, like really went deep with it. So go ahead,
I was wanting to talk about Nakamura.
Wait, which one's Nakamura?
They just brought him back in WrestleMania. He's one of the Japanese wrestlers, like one of the old school Japanese wrestlers.
Wait, what?
You didn't see it?
No, show me Nakamura with us. I'm having a blank. I'm sorry. I'm this is the problem with me. I am a blonde. I do. Oh, the dude with the long hair.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's back.
Nakamura.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm excited. And I think they're gonna have him doing a stint with Bronson to get him over.
Sorry again.
And he's the man to do it. He is freaking awesome at what he does.
He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then that brings me to Asuka.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. Can you hand me my drink, please? No. Yep. Whichever one is not empty. Thank you. Asuka. I freaking love her. She is awesome. She really is. And I'm so glad. Dude, did you see her and Bianca Belair?
Yeah, they're having their feud right now.
Did you see her take the belt?
Yes. I
watched it with you. It was fucking great. Well, I don't know. Like Calvin said, your squirrels done ran off.
Okay.
Like when you squirreled earlier. But what? Really?
Wait, who's Richard Brake?
I'll bring the picture up. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fucking 31.
Joe Chill.
Yeah. Was that his name in 31? I was not.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins, yeah. Yep.
He was Joe Chill.
Yep.
That's rad. That is freaking rad, dude. Sting! Yes! Not the singer.
Babe,
the wrestler.
Seriously?
What? You gave me a weird look.
Yes.
What?
We're talking wrestling. I think my mind's probably going to go to the wrestler first, not the musician, not Gordy.
You know what? I never know. I did. Yeah, I love Sting. He was rad. What? Okay, so, Asuka. One, I absolutely love how freaking adorable she is. Two, that whole like her poison, the spit that she does. I'd probably be pissed too, but at the same time, it's rad. Like, but she got Bianca Belair so freaking good with like the blue all across the face and the the eyes getting. She's all my eyes, and they're all. It had capsaicin in it. I'm sitting there thinking they probably would not allow that.
I think it was her win when she took the belt recently that she didn't spit it out properly.
Yeah.
And wasn't that it? Okay, so
and she went like this and rubbed it.
Yeah. And that's where because it didn't happen properly, and she's like, "Yes, it got on my skin, so it made me weak." I was like, "Oh, seriously."
But I thought it was great because she was all it. Boom.
That was the part of the match where it was comical to see them a mistake happen, and then they improvised and they went on with it. But at the same time, it was like maybe come together real fast in a hold and be like, "Hey, okay, let's figure out how to finish this."
I think they did.
Aside from putting green slobber all over her face.
She's all, oh, but man, she's rad. I'm so glad that she's.
I like her theatrics.
Yes,
she was very good at. That's the one thing the Japanese have over on the Japanese and the luchadors. I can't think of Mexico. They have over everyone else is the theatrics.
You could have just kept it at luchador.
I know. The luchadores, but they have the most. What they have is their theatrics and all that stuff is just so much beyond what we do here. But it's crazy because our the way we shoot on each other, like where they have their promos and stuff where they're talking, it literally is shoot on each other. The way they shoot on each other. Well, Natalie just got her next snippet for when we send things around to Tyler and everybody. When they shoot on each other, you said shoot on each other. Yeah, that's what they do. What kind of wrestling are you watching? The manly kind. They get each other in these weird chokeholds. And instead of them counting on the mat 2, 3, wait a second. Wow.
I'm glad that blinked out for a second. That was kind of like what happened when you stuck yourself. It just went bing. You just I'm saving that.
31-minute mark, Natalie. That's when somewhere around there. 30-minute mark when you start watching and you get your snippet of me saying they shoot on each other. Yeah, they shoot on each other.
If you could pick a perfect match, who would it be?
Oh, it's definitely going to involve Seth freaking Rollins. I don't know who else. I mean,
it doesn't have to be current.
For me, no, it doesn't have to be current. I'm just right now. Seth Rollins is one of my faves.
Well,
favorites.
Seth Rollins is great.
I just said faves.
Yeah.
There's your other snippet.
You're around me a lot. You're around me a lot, so you know. You're starting to kind of talk like a valley girl. Even though I'm not a valley girl.
That's a hard one because I want to go Seth Rollins and then. Oh man, I wouldn't say Austin, but I would definitely Seth Rollins and Bret the Hitman Hart. Because Seth Rollins is in his prime right now, and Bret the Hitman Hart when he was in his prime. Obviously, he can't wrestle anymore, but I mean like his second title run prime where he was just like really awesome. When he was feuding with his brother Owen Hart. That's the Bret Hart I want to see take on Seth Rollins, and that would be. I mean, both of them are technical. Both of them are very much, willing to take the bumps for each other. They're also very willing to be safe. And both Seth Rollins and Bret Hart in his prime they all go more. They definitely can have those hour matches easily, where it's just fun to watch and all the, especially the promos they would cut. Oh my God, that'd be great. So, what are you looking up, Owen Hart?
Yeah, I was looking up his death because you said his name.
Oh, Owen Hart fell from he was the blue. I can't think of his whatever his character was at the time, but they had him. He was a superhero, and they had him flying in. Mm-hmm. Well, it snapped, and he hit his head on a turnbuckle from the top of the venue. What was it?
Well, yeah. Basically
the arena.
He fell 50 feet and it was internal bleeding due to blunt force trauma. Like there was no way.
Yeah, I think he definitely hit his body on the turnbuckles and stuff like that.
Oh God, dude, I just thought
it's terrible. Owen Hart was actually, in my opinion, was better than Bret the Hitman Hart, but Bret Hart had the ring presence. Whereas Owen Hart was a great heel. But there's such a cool documentary on Owen Hart. The blue Benny. Was it the blue? That was not.
I think it was.
No, it wasn't. Look it up real fast, because isn't that like a drug or something like that?
Blazer.
It was the blue blazer, but the blue Benny, man, that's awesome.
By the way, Thrasher was there when Nakamura came back.
Oh,
I would have fucking loved to have been there.
Thrasher, all you had to do was drive an hour and a half north, and you could have came to our house.
Just saying.
And we're right at the south end side of Bakersfield, so it's like we're closer to Los Angeles. Goldberg, yes.
Raven, what's up?
Raven. We need to play a commercial.
China and Rhea Ripley.
Nah, well, China and Rhea Ripley for something else. I would definitely watch that. I don't care what anybody said. I had a crush on China when I was in high school. I thought she was very pretty. I don't care.
You said it doesn't have to be like.
Oh, what
can happen now? So
China, no.
China in her prime and Rhea Ripley in her prime now.
Wait. I don't think Rhea Ripley would win that.
I don't care. It would be a great match.
I don't think it would have been a match. I mean, I think China would have just woman raged on her, and that would have been it.
Okay, fine.
China
slightly before the roid rage.
I think it would have to be for me. If you're going to say that, I would say China toward the end of her being fired from the WWE when she was losing some muscle mass.
You mean when she did porn?
She didn't do porn until after the WWE, like a few years after WWE with X-Pac. Yep.
He's watched a lot. It's okay.
I've watched it a few times.
Yes, it's Blazer. It is.
It's the Blazer.
Yeah, and it was a few weeks after WrestleMania. I was wrong when I said WrestleMania, but I meant around.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
okay. But no, he was rad. He is rad.
You're right. It was the Monday Raw after. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
Yes. Heartbreak Kid, man.
You know who my favorites are?
No.
The Samoans.
Okay.
Pretty much all the Samoans, but the Samoans, and I'm not just talking about the blood, the bloodline right now.
They've done a good job with linking the family to the bloodline, or the whole family, or the branches of the family to the bloodline. But at the same time, they've done a great job of separating them and making their own thing with him this time. And that's definitely when you see Paul Heyman come on to
I love Paul Heyman, man.
That's when you see it become gold, man. Like he is amazing, absolutely amazing. I mean, the writers and all that stuff, and then because I think it is Paul Heyman who's in charge of creative.
He's partially at least,
or partially,
yeah.
So, but
oh god,
yeah. What you were saying about the Samoans?
But no, I just brought this up first. I was watching the pay-per-view when Owen died.
Yeah.
That was.
I think I watched it when it came out on
brutal
video cassette. I was thinking I was going to see that, but they cut that completely out.
As they should.
As they should have. But I was a kid. I was like, do I really want to see this? Watch one of my heroes fall to their death, And then I was like, well, I do want to watch this. And then, they cut it out.
Check this out.
What's up?
That's the family tree for them.
Yeah, it's two family, or is it one?
So this is the Anoa Ai family.
Yeah.
So let's go into. I'm trying to find where I remember it starting.
Well, where you're at is.
Well, it's okay. Look, I'm at Rocky Johnson, Rocky Maivia, right here. I guess the reality is I remember Rocky Johnson and Rocky Maivia, that kind of thing. But I'm trying to think of when I went back, Yokozuna, that kind of stuff. Oh, here we go, Yokozuna.
Yep, Rodney. He was one of the greats.
Rosie.
The fact that the WWE put the championship on a heel in the 80s, the late 80s, was major. That's how awesome Yokozuna was, with his ring presence. everything, like selling everything like that, like and with how big he was and the stuff he was able to do off the top turnbuckles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing. He was the first person, I think. Hey, I think he was the first. I want to say he was the first Samoan that brought the heavyweight championship, the Winged Eagle one at the time, to them for the first time. And then I think it was The Rock was the second.
Yep. And of course Roman Reigns.
Yep.
You know, and I know everybody's getting pissed off at him right now, but I don't give a shit.
It's what they're doing, and people want to see the title being defended. And especially now, granted, they brought back the heavyweight title, and Seth Rollins is the heavyweight champion right now. But they are using that as the working man's champion, where he's actually going out and wrestling every single week, defending the title at least once a couple times a month. Where people wanted to see that with that's expected with the undisputed universal title, because he's the face. Now he's at his 1,000 days, and he's now going into his 1,000 days. I think they are going to work.
He's already passed his 1,000 days.
He's already passed his 1,000 days. I think they are going to work SummerSlam. I don't think he's working Money in the Bank, but I think probably SummerSlam is when they're going to have, or I could be wrong, but it might be Money in the Bank where they're going to have their entire where they're going to have the Usos versus Solo and Roman Reigns. But after that, he's taking his breaks, and he's taking the titles with him when he takes his break. Yeah. And he's pretty much got the Undertaker schedules right now, when the Undertaker was close to retiring, where it was just one show a year. Well, he's doing a couple shows a year, but that's
shit that he's been through.
Regardless, people want him to drop the title. Then
look, it doesn't mean he's not gonna.
No, it really is that he's contracted to leave with his titles. Like, he is not defending them. They're going with him when he's on his breaks.
So Keith says, yeah, it messed me up. As a former wrestler, I definitely took it bad. It shouldn't have happened. You're right.
Yep.
Okay, so I was watching Walker, Texas Ranger, and they did a show that basically it was kind of their rendition of what happened to Owen Hart. And then it was him figuring out, you know, the whole the Walker Texas Ranger thing, where like, I've now got to figure this out and do roundhouse kisses.
Roundhouse kisses. I love you. You're like, get off me.
I'll tell you. Oh my god. I'll tell you. Just fucking stop. Roundhouse kicks.
No, it's roundhouse kisses now. In Roadhouse. Could you imagine that?
Roundhouse. Family Guy. Yeah. Yep. Yoko was Samoan.
Yep.
What?
Anything for a buck?
Yeah. Yep. I want that shirt. Acknowledge me.
Yeah. Oh, Rob.
Taker is on the road doing his show.
Yeah, I think he has like a. Doesn't he? Oh, what is this show right now? I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar did the couple years ago. Yeah, he did, and it was the same.
I read that as titties.
Did that a couple titty years ago.
No, he took the titties.
I took the titties.
Brock did the couple years ago. Took the titties.
Took the titties.
That's how I read it.
Yeah, no, he did. Lesnar did take the Universal title with him when he took his break, and I was like, dude, it's the same difference. Why?
Let me kiss you with my feet.
Let me kiss your foot. Can I change your socks? Please let me change your socks.
Sneaky.
Let me tell you, I am very sneaky.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Owen was trying to drop into the ring like Sting was. Yeah.
Dude, you know, I gotta bring it up. I've got to bring it up. up and comers that you think should be in like WWE?
Up and comers, I think should be in the WWE. I don't know. I don't really watch anything else but the WWE. I watch AEW every now and then, but I don't really watch NXT too much. But I would love to watch NXT. I just it's just we're always doing our stuff on Friday nights and stuff like that. And we always miss SmackDown because we always have our shows and stuff like that going on.
The Atrocity Cruel.
Oh yeah, Cruel.
I think the Atrocity Cruel. And by the way, he is on Instagram as Atrocity. DPW. I think that's what it is. I know, it's still
Deep
funny.
Pro Wrestling.
I'm blaming
actually,
Vagine.
I forgot. What does DPW stand for again? It was actually pretty cool watching.
I don't remember now. I'm blaming Vagine for the titty theft.
Bubs and Vagines.
Undertaker, one man show. All right.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Oh.
Acknowledge me.
But I think
I don't think it's as good coming from a chick. Just saying.
Honestly, what they should do with Roman Reigns is just say he should drop the titles right now to somebody. I don't know, some up and comer in SmackDown, because this is at least that way. What else could he gain from this? You know, I think that's the real issue here. You have all these other people that can benefit from that title right now and have a chance to prove themselves, and they're not, you know, because they just keep leaving this title on them. What's going on here?
Oh, I was just Rikishi.
Evan,
what's up? It's still hard. I'm just gonna Slippy.
It's still hard. What?
To call him Evan.
Oh,
calm down there. No, I am going to be wearing my shirt that says "Acknowledge me," and then I'll do the. Hey, I like the Samoans have always been my favorites, except for, you know, all-time favorite would still be Taker.
Yeah.
Damn washing machine.
That was funny. Did you see what he said? Okay, I'm sorry, Slippy. I didn't mean to, but I know you're better. He said he was okay. He was trying to write moving on to bigger and better things, but then he said it wasn't I'm on. It somehow came out I'm on bigger and better things.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I was like, wait, what? Really? Tell me more. I'll listen.
No, I missed a good comment, by the way. It's up here. Rey Mysterio.
Oh, yes.
Love me some Rey Mysterio, man.
I am loving their dynamic right now. The feud and everything between Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. It's so good, and it's so good that they're even like they're so traditional in their wrestling values that if they're on camera anywhere fans are really gonna be, they're keeping up the dynamic. They're keeping it going even in public. Like, it's just awesome.
It's hilarious. I mean, because you know they're.
Oh, that is the thing I was going to bring up too. Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Oh, I did bring it up. Cody Rhodes and Dominic and Mysterio.
Yeah.
Doing their thing from the slap. That was actually pretty cool. It was funny. It turns around and slaps him, and then he runs behind Rhea Ripley. It was so good. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a good match here if they do that, because his match with his father was really, really good. Yeah. Really, really good.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could tell that he taught him. Mm-hmm. Which is great, which I love.
Yeah. And he's really doing the whole Eddie. The whole thing what he's doing right now is he's being Eddie Guerrero to Rey Mysterio right now. And
to raise Mysterio.
To raise Mysterio.
Rey and his Mysterio.
Because they all loved it. They were all like best friends and all this other stuff. And then like he grew up with Eddie Guerrero. He grew up around Eddie Guerrero. So it's all like homage to him.
I mean, how tall are you, Hexus?
6'1". Do you want to climb this pole?
Actually, I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
Do we need to cuddle?
No joke. Slippy's pretty tall.
Are you tall, Slippy?
Yeah. He's pretty damn tall. Although most of the images I have are him in a unitard dancing as Super Slippy, but you know. Sometimes very bad camera angles or good depending on who it is.
6. Oh, we're same.
Oh, same.
We are same.
I call for spooning.
It's spooning.
Roman Reigns had Jimmy and Jay help keep it. Well, that's the whole point with the bloodline.
That's the point, and that's what they're doing right now with that. The bloodline is fighting each other because of how Roman Reigns treats everybody, basically.
Yeah, and then when he got freaking kicked in the head on his 1,000 days,
they're finally going this route with it. I think they should have went this route like a good half year ago or a year ago, because it was really getting stale seeing him beat everybody. It was like, all right, we need some more better drama in here. Maybe you're not going to drop the championship, but let's do something else. And they finally did. Yeah. I quit you. I can't
quit you.
I wish I could quit you.
I just have to disagree simply because I just like Roman Reigns, watching Roman Reigns.
This picture of Seth MacFarlane's Brokeback Mountain from the horses.
Seth MacFarlane?
From the horse's perspective. And they're like, hey, they haven't gotten up yet. And they wonder what's going on there. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
It's so good.
And now time for commercial. We'll be back.
Yeah. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. It's your boy Slippy. And when I'm not guzzling down gallons and gallons of amazing ice cream, yes, oh, I love ice cream. Oh, hang on. I'm watching PBDC TV. Now, back to the show, all you beautiful people, and remember, stay nasty.
I really do have that memorized.
It'd be awesome if Slippy grew up and became Mr. Nasty.
How much more growing does Slippy have to do?
I don't know. It'd be great.
The same height as you, dude.
I'm just talking about like the character. Mr. Nasty.
And how did we get back on the brown eye? I do not
We're
know.
always on the brown eye.
I mean, technically on the show, we are always sitting on our asses. So, I guess what he said is true. Oh, man. Okay. So, I will say, back in the day, I felt like, and I mean, I guess it's still kind of that way, but it felt like female wrestlers were more for the, half-naked girls wrestling each other thing. But now you have...
Wait, you got a problem with that?
Not at all.
Oh.
But now you have people like Rhea Ripley, who is really a badass.
They're pretty goddamn hot.
And fucking hot.
Like the way she finishes chicks, oh my god, she's like, yeah, okay, that's why they call her mommy. Right there, man.
Yep.
Just folds them up and practically fucks them. Like, wow. Well, yeah, thank you.
I love it. I love that when she stays in character, like that little boy that she made scream.
We need to get front row tickets to a WWE event for Rhea Ripley.
Oh God,
and,
yes.
And we need you need to get on one side. We need to get opposite sides seats, right? So you're on one side, I'm on one side, and at a certain time in the match, when we see a certain minute go by, we pull out the dollar guns that shoots a whole bunch of dollars everywhere when she wins, and it's like just shoot dollars all over her.
I feel like people would be tackling each other.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get tackled, but you know what? To see a whole bunch of dollar bills flying into the ring when she's doing that.
Well, what I was gonna say.
Okay, I'm sorry. That elbow really kicked in.
I could tell. I love it when she's. I mean, this is another thing about them staying in character and stuff. That little boy in the front row, and he was so excited to see her, and she just like looked away and then looked back at him, and he was like, "Ah!"
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh no, what it was? What are you looking at? Is what she said, and when she got in his face, I was like, I was like, that's gonna be one of the coolest memories this kid ever has. Just her interaction with the crowd is so good.
Oh yes, the creepy bunny rabbit that he did. It has the fangs.
Yay!
The fangs, and I love it.
What did it do you?
The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
And yay, do not feast upon the orangutans or the drops. That's part of what they're saying, no joke. I always remember that part. It's so good.
Oh God. I'm not dead yet. Oh, don't worry, he'll be dead soon. I feel happy.
What?
Happy. Thank you. This bird has ceased to be.
Yes, oh Messiah. He's not here! Now go away! Then he just comes, he opens the window. This has got great big pointy teeth, it'll do you.
So that over there. Rabbit.
Yes.
It's your death.
You are all different. Yes, we are all different. I'm not. Such a good movie, man.
All their movies are great. I will never get past Life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life.
When life's a piece of shit, when you look at it.
We're gonna have to do an entire Monty Python show. It's just gonna have to happen.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Or you know what? British comedy as a whole. Because one of my favorite things, and I wish Vice was in here right now.
You mean a rapey
No.
What, Benny Hill? Remember?
It's not as funny when he was younger.
That's what I was about to say.
When he caught them.
When he caught them, and actually was like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is snuff.
No, I was thinking of stuff like, and I wish Vice was in here right now. 1942. I invented the shoe in 1942. 1943. 1943. I invented the tree in 1943. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Jesky, aka Demon Willie, aka William.
Haha.
And his awesome woman, also in that picture. They're rad. And whoa. Hey, Harambe needed a little more.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Dicks out for Harambe, guys. We are here to collect your liver, but I'm using it right now.
Help, I'm being oppressed.
Oh my God. Well, it was wrestling for a minute.
Yeah, but it's about time.
This is what we do. My brain just stopped. No, the stuff I grew up on was like Mr. Bean and Are You Being Served? And Keeping Up Appearances. I love that shit. I love them. Her last name was Bucket, but she didn't want to be called Bucket
because she could bucket?
No, because it wasn't fancy enough. So she'd tell people it was bouquet.
That was
like, my last name is Bouquet.
Or Bukkake?
No.
Could have been Bukkake.
Am I like the only one who watched all this shit?
I don't. I would have accidentally typed Bukkake on the internet and probably saw some other stuff. And then went down that rabbit hole. And yeah. That's not a fun rabbit hole to go down, guys. I'll tell you that right now. But you're gonna, you got to do it sometimes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh damn! What happened here?
Did your phone fall over or something?
No, it did not. Yes. Yes. That is yes. Black Book. Okay.
I think we're about to get out of here right now, but we're doing pretty
good, man.
It's been an hour.
You saw them? You saw really?
Saw who?
The Little Book of Calm. We gotta watch that. Black Book.
Oh.
If you eat it, it will glow. Oh man. All right. I will save my favorite episodes of Mr. Bean for the next time that we are on.
Yes.
Or I don't have any predictions for SummerSlam.
I don't know. The WWE is beyond me right now because honestly, Cody Rhodes, if this was a while ago, Cody Rhodes would be undisputed champion right now. But this is like something, this is a new beast, and it's kind of exciting to watch. It's frustrating, but at the same time, but it's exciting. It's neat. So, and their numbers are showing right now because every place they're going to, they're selling out everything. So, and the storylines are actually getting better again. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What? I'm sorry.
Anything else you wanted to
address tonight? What are we doing tomorrow night? Roots Be Red. I think we're just gonna have fun tomorrow night because after tomorrow night, Roots Be Red will be going on hiatus.
No, we are doing hey, Mother de la Mort.
Oh wait, what's going on?
If you wanted to join us for this one, we are doing. Dang it! What is it called?
Oh, I remember you said. I got the notes. I can't remember.
We are doing J.C. Brown, Mount Shasta, and the Legends of Mount Shasta.
Yep.
You got to join us. Join us. Ludi needs to join for British comedy.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yes. But yeah,
Cody versus Seth.
Are they gonna? No, they're not doing. They're not doing. Oh no, SummerSlam. It's Cody Rhodes versus Lesnar. They've already confirmed that. They're not. I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to be doing a title run until after that. I think he will be trying to do a title run after that, or if not, it's going to be another big. I don't know, like letdown because after you beat Lesnar, you're on your third time. Because he lost the second time, but if he beats Lesnar on the third time, then that's over with, and you beat the guy that can't technically be beaten. So the next thing is going after the title. So I think that's after that. That's probably when they'll set things up with the whole Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes thing. But if they do that, I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to win the first time because Seth Rollins technically has lost three times now to Cody Rhodes. So he'll have to get a win over him, which that'll set up a feud between them, and it'll probably go one more time. And that's when I bet you probably a year from now is when you'll see Cody Rhodes with the title.
Solo versus Roman.
I don't see that happening. There's a reason I don't see it happen. I think it's going to be more well, maybe.
It could. It really could. Hey, yes, the J.C. Brown Mount Shasta one, if you can. If not, we could always talk about something else. I don't know. And yeah, thank you. Thank you. Great pilot show, she says.
Sorry, there was some noise outside. I was making sure it wasn't like a dog trying to chew the door down. Yay! Thank you.
Freya doesn't try to chew the door down. She just tries to go through it like the Kool-Aid guy.
Yes.
So, I mean, and guys, if you guys have not tried to check out this awesome QR code right here, why don't you do it? Trust me, you'll like it.
You might see me in bathwater. Who knows?
Hey, you know, East Coast Honnards said bathwater's cool for a prize. So, just saying.
Yes.
You know. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. This has been
fun.
Okay.
Later.
The hardest working show in the biz.
Oh, yeah, there you go. The hardest working show in the biz. It's not working. Bye. Bye.
I don't set the world fire. I don't want in my heart.